What is up, my Inklings? Mr. Ink here, and welcome back to The Legend of Zelda, The Wind Waker. In the last episode, we started up the game. We did a little bit of exploring around Outset Island, which included getting a couple of items in the telescope and the bait bag, and also got ourselves, whoops, not that, a sword. We have a sword. We can slash things like grass. We also saw a young girl get dropped down by a mysterious bird in the forest. And in this episode, we're going to make our way into said forest so that we can look for that young girl that has been dropped there and maybe save her. All right, let's go. Across the bridge. So, I think based on just my, memory of the game, I feel like this episode is where some of the excitement might start. Just because, well. Yeah, as I was saying, just because, yeah, well, you'll see why, but yeah, there's going to be some kind of more exciting things that we'll be seeing. And we have our first enemy up here. Hello. This is a bokoblin. They're pretty straightforward enemies. You can kind of just spam your sword, and they eventually die. Pretty straightforward. Nothing too difficult about these guys. I mean, they're kind of your classic de facto easy peasy, enemy. There's this big ass rock here. What does this say? Could I read it, please? Thank you. Fairy fountain site. This spot marks the remains of an ancient fairy fountain. The legendary hero was said to come here after battle so the fairies could ease his weariness. It was also said that whoever met with the great fairy who lived here was blessed with great fortune, so it came to be known as the Fountain of the Fortune Goddess. Yeah, unfortunately, we can't do anything about that right now. We have no way of getting rid of this rock, so unfortunately, we will not be able to use that that fountain for a little bit. Oh, hey, there's the girl. Oh my! 2 whole bokoblins! Get out of here. Hiya! Oh. Get out of here. Oh, is the other one dead? Oh, yes, he is. Sweet. Ouch! Wow, what's with the getup? Well, whatever. So, where am I? Oh, that's right. That giant bird came and... Miss Tetra, I have to go to the bathroom. I love it. Oh, thank goodness you're safe. When I saw you get dropped on the summit, I thought for sure you'd... Summit? So that bird dropped me on top of a mountain? Well, wasn't that nice of it? Well, don't just stand there. Let's go. Time to repay our debt to that bird in full. But, miss, what about this boy? Don't worry about him. Come on. All right, bye. I appreciate the thanks you gave me for saving your ass. Hi, big brother! Brother! Stupid kid. Get a hold of yourself. She's gone. There's nothing you can do. Well, our sister's been kidnapped. I guess she's dead now. What? You want to come with us on our ship? Do you understand what you're asking? We're pirates. You know, pirates, the terror of the seas. What do we get out of bringing some helpless little kid along with us? I'll tell you what we get. A headache. I know how you must feel with your sister having been kidnapped and all. But that doesn't really have anything to do with us, now does it? And how do you figure that? Whoa, whoa, whoa there! Just who are you? Where do you get off butting in on someone else's conversation? Please, all I mean to say is that if you big bad pirates hadn't come to this quiet little island, that poor girl wouldn't have been snatched away by that bird. And just what do you mean by that? Just be quiet for a moment and I'll tell you. Now, as my work entails delivering letters, I spend much of my time traveling amongst the many different islands. As a result, I hear many things. Haven't you heard word that young girls have been getting kidnapped lately from all regions of the Great Sea? No matter, whether you've heard it or not, it seems to be the case. Young girls with long ears like yours have been getting kidnapped, never to be seen again. And unless my eyes fail me, the young girl who was just kidnapped from this island also has long ears, does she not? Much like you do, Miss Fearsome Pirate. My point is that the bird mistook that poor girl for you, and that's why it grabbed her. And correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe it was young Lonk here who saved you from the monsters in the forest, wasn't it? Is this true? Yeah, it sure was. Oh, and while I'm at it, I may as well tell you that the bird that kidnapped both you and Long's sister has made its foul nest to the north on the heights of the Forsaken Fortress. The Forsaken Fortress? Isn't that the place where... So, what are you going to do? Under the circumstances, I don't think it would be unreasonable for you to give Lonk a little help now, would it? I don't need you to tell me that. I think you do, considering that you have a boat that can take me to Forsaken Fortress, but alright. Even if I were to consider it, lately I've heard nothing but evil rumors about this Forsaken Fortress. You can't possibly mean to go there with nothing but that cheap little sword. That's not brave, it's stupid. I mean, come on! Even a simple little island like this has to have something you could use as a shield. You know, something to protect yourself with. Anything? Tell you what, if you come back with something like that, we'll let you stow away on our ship. Oh, and one more thing. Once we leave, you won't be coming back here for a while, so you'd better go say goodbye to your family while you have the chance. I don't want you getting all weepy-eyed and homesick on me. Alright, well, we now have our next mission. We need to find ourselves a shield, and thankfully, I know just the place. First things first, though, I'm going to go and slash these trees down so we can get this yellow rupee here, which is worth 10 whole rupees. You know, having rupees is really, really good. By the way, I forgot to mention this. I guess this is kind of a good opportunity. Yeah, this game takes place hundreds and hundreds of years after Ocarina of Time. This takes place in the timeline where Link killed Ganondorf and lived out his adult life to be known as the hero of time. And so this is kind of takes place, hundreds of years in the future. So, yeah. Hence what the that whole opening cutscene was about. But anyways, let's go get ourselves a shield. Uh-oh. It's gone. What do you mean it's gone? It's got to be around here somewhere. I'm gonna backflip off this this ladder. Lonk. Is this what you're looking for? It sure is. That's exactly what I'm looking for.
Take it with you.
You got the hero shield. This is the legendary shield said to have been used by the hero himself. Hold ZR to defend yourself while holding the sword. You can move around if you defend while targeting. Oh my gosh, this theme. This is a great theme composed by the legendary Koji Kondo. He mostly did a lot of rearranging of songs from his previous works on other Zelda games in this soundtrack, but there are a couple of original tracks that he composed for this game, and this is one of them, and it is so good. Really just does a really good job at kind of capturing the kind of homey and, kind of safeness that, going to see your grandma is. It's, I mean, yeah, you can obviously hear it in the background as I talk about this. It's, so good. I love Koji Kondo's work, and I'm so glad that this song is composed by him because, so good. But anyways.
I guess it is true. Aryll really has been kidnapped, hasn't she? What kind of monster could take such a sweet young child?
Oh, I feel so bad. Oh, no, it's so sad. And unfortunately, Grandma's not going to be able to recover for a while, which is very unfortunate. But yes, unfortunately, both of her children are leaving her. Or grandchildren, I guess. Because we don't really know what Link's parents' situation is. I don't know if we ever actually learned about, most of these games, we don't even really learn that much about Link's parents. So, yeah. Which is very unfortunate, but oh well. I guess, alright, I guess we'll talk to Tetra now that we have the shield. Wow, that's a decrepit old shield. Are you sure you can still use that thing? Are you gonna get splinters and cry? No, I'm a big boy. Well, whatever. If you're ready, then let's go. Are you ready? I think so. Ugh, how much longer is this going to go on, do you think? Do you have an estimate? Are you sure you shouldn't just quit right now? Seriously, think about it. By the way, that theme that played in the cutscene is also composed by Koji Kondo, another one of the few original compositions. So, yeah, I also really like that theme as well. But anyways. I can tell you're just going to get more sentimental from here on out. There's still time, you know. Are you sure we shouldn't just turn around and take you back to your island? Nope. We got to save Aryll. All right, here we are on the ship. Also, I'm going to be talking about this a lot, but I absolutely love the Wind Waker soundtrack. This is another great theme. Hello. That Nico didn't make out half bad, with you being the new Swabby and all. New Swabbies always get stuck doing the hardest work. It's a real raw deal, but hey, I'll tell you, sure sounds like Nico is happy to finally not be the bottom rung of the pirate ladder. You bet he is. Hey, but don't sweat it. I'm sure you'll do just fine so long as you don't disobey him. By the way, that guy's supposed to look like, I think he's supposed to look like Professor Egad from Luigi's Mansion with the spirals on his glasses and all that. Anyways, we should probably head in and talk to this Nico. Hello.
Stop right there! This is Miss Tetra's cabin. Most of us real pirates aren't even allowed in here. There's no way we're letting an outsider in. Don't you even think it.
I love it.
You're probably wondering why we treat young Miss Tetra with so much respect when she's clearly so much younger than us, aren't you now? Now, I won't go saying this in a very loud voice, but while she may look young, Miss Tetra's actually 35.
Is that so?
Hey, that's a joke, Shrimpy. I suppose it was just chance that we lost our last miss when Miss Tetra was still young. Oh, fate's cruel she is. That's why Miss Tetra took over so young. She owes it to her predecessor. Everyone's come to respect her for that, for coping with so much at such an age. Respect has nothing to do with how many years you've been on the earth, but you're probably too young to understand that.
Yeah, hearing that guy's voice, I feel like this is really the only voice that makes any sort of sense. Anyways, let's talk to Nico. Hello.
Oh, well now, ahoy there, Swabby. As of today, I am your superior, Nico. Now, I promise I'll go easy on you, so you do as I say, okay? Right, now, first off, you have to take the test all new pirates have to take. It's a bit of a doozy, so get ready. You watch everything I'm about to show you real careful like, so you can cram it into your no-doubt mushy swabby brain.
All right.
First off, you gotta press this switch. This is the only easy part. Just walk up to it and tilt the left stick to step on it. Presto! Switch pressed.
And there we go.
Now, check it out. After the platforms rise up from the floor, you gotta jump on them. Ah!
I love that.
Just like that. Okay, I was able to jump to this one myself, but the next one is too far, right? That's when you gotta do this. Ah! If you jump on the rope, you can grab onto it and use the L stick to swing. Swing until you get close enough to the next platform. Then press A to let go and jump to it.
Just like that.
So, do you think you get how to do it? You have to swing from platform to platform and try to get to the entrance of that room over there. Here's the problem, though, Swabby. The platforms only stay raised for a little while, so if you don't get there by the time they drop, you have to start over. Ta!
I love it.
It'll probably take you at least 1 year before you're good enough to make it all the way here. One rough year, one tough year full of bumps and bruises. Of course, if you manage to do it faster, I'll reward you. Now give it a try. This ought to be good for a chuckle or two.
All right, I'm just going to reset. I think probably the timer would start now, but... Oh, come on. Just to be on the safe side, I'm just going to reset the timer just so that I can... I have as much time as possible. So yeah, as you saw, our challenge is pretty straightforward. We just have to, Oops, okay.
Hey, what are you doing? You have to jump and make it over here. Falling isn't part of the program, Swabby. Oh, there's one thing I forgot to tell you. When you hang onto a rope, you can tilt the L stick to change direction. Hold ZR to stop, then tilt the left stick to climb up and down. Try it if you don't like the angle of the next jump.
Yep. I goofed. I'm just going to reset every time I fall. I don't remember how long you have. I think the timer's fairly generous, but I don't remember for sure. So I'm just going to, if I fall, I'm just going to reset. Ugh, okay. All right, and hiya. There we go. All right, there we go. Oh, come on, really? Ugh. God damn it. Again, I think the timer's fairly generous, but I'm just gonna reset. Damn. I probably should have taken my time a little bit. That was dumb of me for not doing, but oh well, whatever. All right. Since we have a little more time than I thought, I'm gonna kind of take my time to just line myself up. And yeah, there we go.
What? You did it already? I'm proud to have you as my underling. I wonder if it's okay just to give that to him. I don't see why not. I doubt I'll get busted. All right, Swabby, I'll tell you what. You can have the treasure in that chest over there. It's your reward from the great and generous Nico. Hurry and take it before someone comes.
All right. Let's collect our treasure. What could be inside? I don't know. You got the spoils bag. You can keep the enemies you get from enemies in this handy pouch. I love the face on. He's just like, I'm a bag. Oh God. Excuse me. I can't do that. It makes my throat tickle. You can hold up to 8 kinds of items. Press Y, X, or R on the item screen to see what's inside. Hey, Lonk, we've reached the Forsaken Fortress. Hurry and get up here. All right. Looks like we're going to have to make our way back up there then. It's time to go save our sister. Let's go. It's going to be the world's shortest Zelda game. Ow. I think I broke something when I hit the wall. Whoops, my bad. I heard something break when I rolled into the stairs. Oh, well. All right. Hey, Lonk, here I am. Up here. All right, let's climb up the ladder then. Looks like we're stopped at some... Oh, there it is. There's the Forsaken Fortress in the distance there. Lots of spotlights and lots of danger. Obviously, up ahead. What were you doing with Nico? Don't tell me you were playing some stupid game for treasure, were you? No, it was a stupid exercise for treasure. Well, whatever. There's something you need to see. Have a look over there. That's the cursed isle known as the Forsaken Fortress. There it is in all its glory. There's the bird. See the bird. There's all sorts of strange rumors about this place. What I do know is that long ago it used to be the hideout of a no-good group of pirates we used to compete with. But they were just small time. Now, the place looks like it's pretty dangerous. Ah, I knew it! Look! Over there! Yep. By that window. Where the hearts are. And the seagulls. Have you ever seen so many seagulls flock like that before? I'll bet you anything that's the place where they got your sister locked up. But it looks like the whole place is under really tight guard. This won't work. We'd be spotted before we got anywhere near landing there. What do we do now? Uh-oh, I don't like that. I love just the jump cut to him in a barrel. I love how expressive Link in this game is. Look, don't struggle. If you really want to get into a dangerous place like that, this is the only way to do it. Trust me. We pirates do it all the time. Don't worry about it. It'll be a piece of cake. Is everybody ready? Never you fear, kid. We're pros. We're going to launch you good. 3, 2, 1. here we are at the Forsaken Fortress. However, this is where I'm going to call the episode once we're able to move. Oh, there we go. I guess we'll... Oh. Your sword landed all the way up there? Shoot, I'm sorry. I apologize. I guess my aim was off by a little bit. The look on your face. Priceless. I slipped this stone into your pocket just before we fired you over there. It's no ordinary stone either. I can see what you're doing through this stone, and obviously you can hear me through it. See, if you press A, if you see A, you better press that button. I put the stone on your quest status screen. Use the right on the item screen to take a look. It's pretty basic. Hey, but listen carefully. I need this back after you save your sister, so don't go losing it. You understand? All right then, down to brass tacks. The courtyard is awash with searchlights, so they'll see you right away if you just go charging in. Better think it through. Yes, so we're about to start our first stealth sequence very early into the game. This is a part of the game that a lot of people hate. So, yeah, we're going to get into that next episode. So, thank you all so very much for watching. In the next episode, we're going to make our way through Forsaken Fortress in hopes of not getting caught and saving our sister. And I will see all of you in the next episode. Bye-bye!